Hey bakers, I'm back again with my ingredient series. I want to speak about fat and the use of fat in your baked goods. And I know a lot is said about the fat content in baked goods, but I can assure you that there is a purpose, and you can use this fat to make your baked goods even much better and more healthier. So rule number one for having fat in your baked goods is the fact that it creates a lighter kind of consistency in your batter or in your dough. It helps with the creamability of your cake, of your pastry, is actually attained by using fat in your dough. And so the more you beat your batter, like when you're doing your baking or your cake mixture, let me just use cake in this point, you need to cream your butter, your margarine, your fat, whatever fat you're using, for longer to create a lighter consistency in your batter. So it helps by creating air pockets in the batter so that your cake is lighter at the end of it. That's one rule. Rule number two is fat helps in the lubrication of the gluten in your batter. An example of this is the bread. Bread normally needs a lot of time to build up its gluten so that the strands, the gluten in your batter, in your flour, are able to develop. So fat helps in creating like an easier way to lubricate the gluten in there to make it easier to expand and to grow, like the way the bread grows with time. The fat helps in that. Number three, in retaining moisture. Fat content or oil content in your butter helps in retaining moisture. It helps the cake or whatever it is that you're making not dry out easily. Number four, nutritional. Yes, fat can also be nutritional depending on which one you're using. The fatty acids that are normally needed in the nutritional way of living, for us who've done home science, there's carbohydrates, you need all those other things. So the fatty acids in the fat actually are good for you nutritionally. Now it depends on the kind of fat or the kind of oil that you use. Good examples of great fatty acids are olive oil, canola oil, coconut oil, the good healthy fats which you can use. And that also gives us the other examples of what fats you can use. And others are butter, shortening ni easy, akina kasuku, kimbo, those kind of things. Lard, which I believe it's people in the Netherlands, cold areas normally use lard a lot in their baking, which is gotten from fat from pork. Yeah. And then you have our usual corn oil, sunflower oil, I think I mentioned that, I hope I did, soybean oil. All those oils are what you can use for your baked goods. So if you want to go healthier, add in your olive oils, but just remember that olive oil gives you like an after taste. You will taste it in the product. Yes. So that's it from me about fat. I will record all of them today because I know I won't have time next week. So I'm gonna do all the recording of the ingredients today and then share them in bits. See you in the next one.